It's gotta be weird starting a new episode with me resting, you know? So, what is due south of us? Anything interesting? Any landmarks of note? Not particularly. I have to assume that wherever the Strangled Adre is going to be also where the last piece of the totem is, I'm hoping. So let's go to Plateau Junction and just start heading northwest. Oh, I forgot to open up my new drink. Okay, can I go northwest? No. There's a big ass wall here. I think I see an opening up this way, maybe. Let's go on an adventure! Ooh, I like the way the... Wait, I just rested. And it's already nighttime again? Oh, this... I remember this. I can't go this way. Okay. Maybe this is just the boundary for the map then. Jeez. While I was on the break, I decided to take a peek into the social medias, and today, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 just got announced. So that's exciting. Sort of dates the video. It's also like 2 days after John Cena turned heel at the WWE Elimination Chamber. 3 days, I think. No, it was 2 days because it was Sunday. I think. My dates are all screwed up. Never mind. I may not know much. But I did see a dead body over here. Still up above in that tower, huh? How do I get in? Is that where I have to go through that little hole in the ground? Because it looked like it went forward. Let's check. I've been here before. So I'd be surprised if I missed something so blatant. Though apparently I did. I think I can jump on here and sort of work my way across. You see, these look like proper steps, not the craggy rocks that you're not supposed to jump on in the other places. Hey, what's up, dead guy? You had a potion and you didn't use it. Too bad they don't fill your stomach, I guess. They should quench your thirst at least. I would think. Either way, there is a bridge going north from the Delimgan Glade. I saw that on the map, so I know there's a way northwest somehow. It just might be blocked off otherwise. So yeah, gotta explore the stair, fellers. That's the goal right now. Did y'all see that tip about beetles being massive? Yeah, visiting this place at night is kind of nice. You get to see all the shiny plants. Though I am a little curious about the way north, because I didn't really see one, but I see the bridge. And I remember in Dawnshore there was that northwestern part of the map that's supposed to be the quick way to the Emerald Stair that's broken. Yeah, I'm starting to veer southward, so this is probably not the right way. But like, looking at the map earlier, we did have to go sort of east out of Dawnshore and then take a long way to the Emerald Stair, and I'm wondering, like, why do we have to unlock Shatterscarp? I guess it's because we had to go this way, right? But I don't know. I'm not seeing a way north. So this might be blocked off somehow. And I'm noticing once again, the zone is not entirely an accurate representation because it should have this little area included in the space, much like how Dawnshore should have had the area north of the city, and it kind of doesn't. Because like this bridge is part of the map as well, but I don't know. Looking a little too hard into it, I think. And I'm fairly certain there's no safe way to the bottom layer of this river. So maybe we just don't. And I'm not seeing a path north along there either. That is a big old tower, though. I did go up there. That's where the Shrine to Skain was, yeah. So last chance is the southwest part of the map. Really hoping I didn't somehow find the edge of this map as well. Already off to a bad start, not gonna lie. Because I've definitely been here before. Though I do remember a path, I believe, going northwest. Or, well, this is southwest. I know directions. I want to say I think there was a way up here that I just didn't feel like going. Maybe up this tree line? Oh gosh, this is weird, not meant to be explored space, yeah. So you know what? We're gonna do it anyways. There's a house up there. That is definitely a sign of something. You're in the way. Okay. I feel like the house is there for a reason. Though this also looks kinda less detailed up here, so maybe not. What is this? Oh, another grimoire of greater elements. Or, yeah, okay. The plot thickens and the thickness is plotting. And I just fell. Am I hearing things? I don't know, I'm done here. Let's skirt along this wall to the Pargrin cache and see if there's a way southwest from there. I remember this place. People died. That was pretty cool. Maybe up here? Nope. Oh. Yeah, this is awkward. Not meant for contact space. Oh, whoa. I fell. Such is the risk of exploration. Sometimes you just have to make a deal with gravity and hope for the best. I mean, this is definitely back at the temple we just looked at, the tower. Have I looked in here before? Probably, yeah. Yeah, this is the way up from down there. Huh. Okay then, this is weird. I know I didn't check this space over here. So let's go south of the headquarters. Oh, hell. I forgot to record again. Keep on doing that. Now we're recording this properly so I can cut to it once I download the dang VOD of this. Ugh. And we're just gonna go south. This looks like someplace that's worth exploring. A rarity, I know. Losers. Oh, there's
I was worried for a second.
some dead stuff over here.
Got eyes on something?
Yeah, a big old spider that's gonna get stabbed in the butt. Like that. And then, oh! I just sort of killed your backup. Orlin? Oh, that's an Orlin, like species or whatever. Let's see. A lot of dead people here. Not always a good sign. Rarely a good sign, actually. You guys are like quality 2. I'm like quality 3.25.
Couldn't have done it better.
I'm just built different. Incorrectly. Where's this plant? I see there. I found the plant. Is that the building I already saw? That's the truffle farm. Yeah. Skirt along the south. Look for anything cool.
Take your best shot.
Please summon a lightning bolt when you die. I always like those. Thank you. Yeah. Don't you explode on me, you little shit. And stab. Whoop. Dodge. Gunshot. Death.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
Yeah. You're welcome. I did most of the damage. Oh. Oh. Time capsule note. This capsule was placed on the 1st of Prepima, 2784, on Irosio to commemorate the founding of Fior Mes Ivèrno 1 year ago. These pieces of our homeland were precious to us, carried from across the sea to a new frontier. We placed this cache not for ourselves, but for those who might one day inherit the land we dared to call our own. Fior Mes Ivèrno is a project as much as our home. It is a test of our will against the wilderness. By now we may have lost that battle, but that does not diminish why we fought. Enjoy the land while you can, as we did then, so shall you now. Maxim Vidaro, Governor. Oh, wow. There's some drinks, a little piece of animancy thing, a lockbox that has Aothasian boots. Boots of Aothas. Plus 5 carry capacity, plus 1 resolve, plus 30 stamina. I'm not going to change into these. The persecution of Aothasians following the Saints' War threatened the lives and safeties of many innocent men and women. Still, there were those brave souls that stood up to those that would see them dead because of their faith. These boots were worn for many years by such an individual who put their own life on the line to defend their faith and their fellow Aothasians. Remaining on the move to avoid detection was all but required, and these boots were of great assistance in doing just that. Okay. They'll make a good, bit of pocket change. Now I'm just going to store them forever. Ooh, there's a house. An abandoned farmhouse, I think? Maybe not abandoned, but there's a quest here I somehow missed.
Yes, I explained all that. They still said no.
Gods, someone has to do something.
Glad I explored. Hey there.
I don't know what to do. I just don't think they're gonna stop.
When did the Rangers start taking the Zarib side?
What's Zarb trouble having?
You could say that. We have had some of the finest animantic farming equipment available until Zarops came and destroyed it. I spoke to the rangers about it, but they say the Zarops aren't acting aggressive or killing anyone, so there isn't much they can do.
Breaking your machinery sounds aggressive to me.
Exactly.
I tracked them and got as close to their camp as I could. I know they knew I was there, but they just didn't seem to care.
They're up to something.
Oh.
I know it. I just don't know what.
This is probably that Zorab camp that had all the non-hostile guys. Maybe we could do something about it.
Finally, someone with a little backbone.
The Zarops have made camp in the swamp to the northwest. I'd say be careful, but my guess is they won't attack you unless you give them a reason.
Yeah.
Just go check it out and let me know what you find. I'll let the rangers know once the Zarops are no longer a threat. Gods go with you, my friend.
Okay. I never got to explore that. I'm also gonna go look at that house because it's right here. And I have the oh.
Here we go.
There's a part of me that kind of wants to go double gun. Bye, lightning bolt. So what's the deal with this house? There's a barred door, which means there's another way in. I get to go in through the back door. Hell yeah. Oh. A treasure map. Oh, I have a rough idea of where this is. I think this is just southwest of the city. Like the waterfall cave is around this area too, where the Steel Garrote was, and this is the camp where the trader was. Okay. Good idea of that. Treasure map, painter's regret. There's no place for art in a living land's gone mad. Once this was a haven of free expression and research, but our voices have been silenced, our defiance stilled, our colors blended to obscurity. If you still have hope, find and carry my paintbrush. Perhaps you can succeed where I failed. Okay, so I'm guessing the treasure is just that. Huh. Well, you left all your money here, too. It's actually a really nice house, all things considered. Oh, right, the lane. Fast travel. Let's just go to the river fork and pick up that treasure piece, because I know where it is, more or less. Hopefully it's not as, like, badly projected as that very first one we found, where they said the thing was on the ground and it was in a tunnel just left. So this would be, like, up there. Have I been in that little building? I don't remember. I'm driven by the need to explore. There's dead body here. That's always a good sign. I think I did run down these. This is the way I went down to reach the lady. Alright. So I want to go above her little camp. I'm gonna be mad if it just turns out there are two separate spaces in this zone that look near identical. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, is there anything I'm missing? Just to make sure. Let me look at that map again. So it would be right above... Oh, this is where I am right now with the woods, so I do want to go further down. Oh! My hips! Oh, here we are. Oh yeah, painter's space.
They wouldn't have put it all the way out here if it wasn't something good.
Yeah. And a paintbrush. Yep, that's a unique trinket. Plus 5% critical hit chance. Once the prized possession of a master painter, this old, frayed horsehair brush is nothing terribly special to look at it. But there is more to it than meets the eye. When it's on your person, you more easily notice fine details such as individual leaves on a tree or slight gaps in an enemy's armor. Interesting. I think this would take the place of the +2 perception talisman, which I'm not getting rid. Wait, does it say? Because these say like amulet, trinket, ring. It is also hovering over the, like it's highlighting them on here. So yeah, okay. Well, that's cool, I guess. Is this like this is the exploded entrance to the traitors, the Steel Garrote. I'm the traitor, not them. Well, Zorip camp. Let's see what's inside the building. I'm assuming it's murder. But you never know. Oh, damn it, they're hostile now.
Oh, no, you don't. Let's see what you got.
You're a seer, huh? Did you see this coming? I guess not.
Good shooting, Kai.
Wait, I still have the wrong... I have the wrong quest. Got to investigate this camp, huh? That's a big old statue. I kind of like it. I don't love that these guys are now hostile to me, though. I thought we were, like, kind of chill.
Remember, they won't attack us. That is, unless you give them a reason.
They attacked me, so don't lie to me. I don't know what I did to piss them off this time. Oh, my health is so low. Wrong button.
Quiet as a soul.
I'm not gonna kill you. I am gonna rush past you into your cave, though.
I know that smell. Zorip's.
Wow, what gave it away? The camp? Oh gosh. I'm gonna load a save. I know this is silly, but I don't like that they are just hostile when everything is telling me they won't be. Oh, this is right when I... Damn it. And the previous autosave was just before that. Was like, well, 3 minutes ahead of that. That's not too bad. I leveled up at some point and I didn't notice, I think. Let's go back here. I have to assume, yeah, this is when I headed up to the painter's thing. So we can do that really quick. Might just go this way. Because I know the way! I did my exploration. I'm going to go ahead and travel to the spot that's close to the Zorip camp, but not immediately there. And,
They wouldn't have put it all the way out here if it wasn't something good.
weird, I feel like you just said that. Alright, we've already done that. But I'm not going to drop right into the camp. I'm going to go to the gatehouse beacon and head southeast. Hoping that maybe they won't be aggressive then. Who knows? Sloshing through the muck. I hate that. But I love The ambient noise, the little frogs.
Remember, they won't attack us. That is, unless you give them a reason.
What reason do you have, though? You were cool last time. There's got to be something I have going on, huh? What did I just do? Oh, my side mouse buttons change my weapon equipment. That's the wrong button. Okay, let's hope I have enough essence, though I just wasted some on that ability. Are they attacking? They are. Alright, never mind. We're just gonna go... Well... Not that I don't like the combat in the game, it's just... I was very much hoping I wouldn't have to with the way they were talking. And I definitely came here earlier and was not dealing with that level of violence. Bye! Wow. Hey, you missed. Get lightninged, loser. Hey, you got a kill, Kai. Way to go. Oh, there are so many bodies to loot right now.
Another glorious battle.
Cabbage. I'd imagine maybe if I found that quest earlier, they might not have been hostile. Because I have sort of made an enemy of some of the other Zorops in the area. Even if this feels a little undeserved. How many of you died for this, huh? Well, haven't quick saved in a while.
You know, it's almost comforting to smell Zorops at this point.
Alright, you want to talk? I'll talk. Wait, I can attack you. Oh, you're hostile automatically too. Well.
Take your best shot.
Okay, I guess we won't. Oh! What happened? Shields up. Will you cut that out? See? I can just... Hey, you said you wanted to talk. Your actions have proven otherwise. Sorry, bud. Didn't have the option. You have wolf boots. That's cool. What do we have up here? A box. With stuff. Well, wonder how this is going to play out in the dialogue. Like, I probably could have come here when I first found the Zorb camp and gotten the quest from him instead, and he would have been like,
That
"Here."
was a very elaborate plan. And I'm glad we put an end to it.
Yeah, this quest got a little borked somehow. What does the journal say? So the hermit controlled the Zorops. I figure maybe he was like, oh, these are, this animancy is some sort of heathen work. I wouldn't want it, so I convinced my friends to tell them to don't. Hee hee hee. Am I seeing anything else around? More things to murder. But did I? Okay, I didn't forget that I leveled up at least. Because I don't have little exclamation marks, so I just wasn't paying attention to the number. Apparently. Yeah, I don't know. Might have been looking at the wrong thing because I skim a lot. Have I been here? Yeah, that's the overgrown tower. Okay, well. Let's go back to these guys and tell them about the plan we didn't get to hear about. I'm glad I found another treasure map, though, along the way, because that was kind of nice. Little distraction from the violence. Hey! Oh. Your house is a little different.
Hello again, friend. Have you looked in on those Zorops?
They won't bother you anymore.
Thank you, friend. I don't need the details, really. Just thank you for that. I will let the Rangers know that the Zorops are no longer a problem. My guess is that will come as a relief. Take this for your troubles, friend. I suppose we'll get to work replacing these machines.
I'm really glad you didn't ask for specifics,
Another small fortune out of thin air.
because I don't have any.
Quiet, you.
Wasn't your house accessible before? I feel like I remember trying to go to your door. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop that. What do we have left here in the Emerald Stair? The totem. From on high, the third surveys the land, sowing the seed of revolt near at hand. Well, revolts could mean something that can watch Fior Mes Ivèrno. It could mean watching the waterfall cave. But I'm going to take it to mean I don't feel like searching too much. I do want to go to Dawnshore, return the map to Salva, I think his name is, the map maker. So let's make a quick detour back to Upper Paradise. Maybe look at that last bounty we haven't completed, wherever that might be. Let's see, because now we can look at this. I'm not in Emerald Stair. Is it going to tell me where it is? It just said underneath parodies. Oh, it's underneath the... Oh! Okay. I do remember that little back alley. I can just go back this way. Yeah. Is there like an under spot? These guys are gonna be trivial kills because this is the first zone. And I'm a little powerful. Or is this like out here somewhere? Oh.
Hope you don't.
I don't mind spiders. I had a friend as one when I was playing Neverwinter Nights a while back. Hell yeah, triple kill!
We make a good squad.
There's a dead guy here. Note to a fisherman. A note written in a careful hand, brief but described with excitement. My dear friend, the rumors are true. The cave you so blindly run toward is haunted or otherwise occupied by a creature of malefic intent. You may find abundant fishing, but you will more likely find your death. Pleading, your beloved Edda. Well. Wait. I could have just taken the side passage. Okay, well. Good to know. Is this... Oh, it's a whole little zone. I didn't know that. That's cool as hell. Ah, dripping. Getting into my mushroom hair, man. Stop that. So I wonder if this bounty will be sort of leveled up for me, or will be like a 1 or 2 quality. Oh, I missed. Stole your kill. Didn't steal yours, but you didn't do enough damage. I didn't even see the first one. Like, at all. This is a spooky little cavern. Oh. Burn the web. Collect the potion. Oh, there's an Endurance soldier with a steel garrote medallion. What a loser. What is this, anyways? +1 resolve. A metal medallion inscribed with balanced scales, the symbol of the goddess Wotica. These medallions are granted to steel garrote members who have displayed exceptional zeal in their service to Wotica. I have so many things. Marking these off because I'm tired of seeing the exclamation points. You done yet? Come on, let me get these out of the dang way. Like, I was there, for the most part. Okay, hide the completed ones. Nice little off passage here. So it looks like we can either... Oh. Roughly, we have 2 ways to go. Maybe. Further into these tunnels? Is that an option, actually? Maybe not. Well then... Cannonball. Whoa, wait. There is a passageway that way, too. Cool, so... We have options. I like this. I will take the weird option first. What's this? Note to the survivor. This note is written in small handwriting using a piece of graphite likely found among the stones nearby. To the survivor. If you have come this far, I hope this note serves as a warning to you. You no doubt survived as I did by escaping through an underwater tunnel into this very chamber, initially assured by the lack of bones in here, animal or kith. Clearly the spider cannot reach this place. I thought, to my elation, Edda's worries would once again be unfounded. Of course, as I was left to my own thought for day after day, I realized that the relative isolation of this chamber was more curse than blessing. Just as the spider was barred from entering here, so too was anything that I might consider potential food. Fish, game, birds, all were captured and destroyed well before they could reach my doomed sanctuary. I feel my thoughts fleeing me as I write this, looking to find a body not so racked with hunger. Your choice is to die here with me or to brave the spider's predatory wrath once more to escape. Even now, I'm not sure which is the more merciful death. Well, at least you had some nice boots. Oh, you're all curled up. That's actually kind of sad. You got the jaws, like... You couldn't climb up? It's not impossible. It takes like a month to starve to death, I thought, so like, ugh. Ooh, potion.
Quiet as a soul.
Well, if your soul is loud, it just means you're stepping a little too heavy. I recommend rubber soles. Okay, what do we have? Where is the big one?
How'd you do that? Show me what
With a gun. What do you mean, how did I do that? I fired a pellet of lead into this thing's body and it died. How'd you do that? You have a gun. You know how they work. Oh, steel garrote armor. Finally found that. Stab it. Hey, you are still level 1. Anything I can pick up? Yeah. Body parts. I accidentally steamrolled a boss because I came here a few levels too late. Though the concern now is like, did I get less experience for that, or was it the same amount and it's just scaling mathematically or whatever? I don't know. Like, I noticed some of the other enemies are giving me like 2 experience. Was I always getting 2 experience? Because I was not paying attention earlier. Anything? Here's the jaws where the other guy was. I feel like the small spiders could have gotten through there, but maybe they didn't want to. Self-preservation or on all that. Where is this going to take me? Up, obviously, but besides that. Looks like I'm still outside of the city. Okay, I'm on a little ledge near the back door entrance, which I don't actually need because I can just fast travel up and around. Given the sort of general quest to find Sabadal, I wonder if I'm going to have to find those Adra stones that were marked on the map, like the strangled Adra. Because if so, that'll be great, because eventually there will be a marker for it. But I don't know.
Welcome back, Envoy.
Hey, a bounty.
Show it here.
The ogre is no mogre.
Remind me not to get on your bad side, Envoy. Seems you're making a habit out of killing ogres. Let's hope the next one you run across is a bit more amicable, yeah?
Well, the one I found after that had the Dream Scourge and tried to kill me with a big animancy equipment hammer. Also, I killed the spider.
I don't envy you having gone into that horrid place, but I'm thankful you did so. Well, I'll be. That's all of the bounties. Mighty fine work, Envoy. Mighty fine indeed.
Yep.
Hope you're proud of all you've done. Thanks to you, Don Shore is safer for all of us. Gods protect you, wherever you are.
Okay.
Hey, you could have a real future here if the Envoy thing doesn't work out.
Yeah. What did you give me? So first off, I did get steel garrote plate armor. Yeah. When taking damage greater than 25% of your max health, your attacker receives 50% of the damage, plus 1 con. I remember reading a lot of this, I think. Though this armor bears the marks of combat with the monstrous spider queen that its owner fell prey to, it is no less effective for them. Blessed by a priest of Vodica, this armor ensures the safety of its wearer by punishing those that dare to strike them. Decisively, excuse me. I also got something called Kith Warder. It's not a weapon. I was expecting it to be like a shield. This is confusing. Maybe I should start sorting these by, like, name. Wouldn't that be wild? This was type. Well, this is confusing. Unless I'm just that blind, which is not impossible, I will say. Oh, I don't even have to keep doing this. I could have just done this once and then just... Oh, there it is. Kith Warder. Wow. It's an amulet. Minus 3% damage from Kith, plus 10% from other sources. Wow. The simple clay figurine attached to this chain is ancient. Exactly how old is hard to discern, but if not for the magic imbued into it, it surely would have crumbled to dust by now. The amulet grows warm to the touch in the presence of hostile Kith as the latent enchantment on it flares back to life. Whether the sense of fragility you otherwise feel when wearing this is part of the figurine's initial creation or is simply due to the magic fading with age is impossible to say. And with that, we should go to North Paradise and talk with Sansa. Lazy fast traveling, even though I'm right next to the door. Hell yeah.
Hear me, Paradise. Did we not come here to escape the Empire? Do the Aterians not exemplify everything we hate?
Yeah.
We must stand against tyranny!
Now that was a pretty good game.
Never should have come here.
Okay. Sansa! You little shit. You know what's funny? This map has, like, Dawn Shore outlined. And I did see the other map when we were at the party camp that had none of the zones outlined. So I know there's an asset of that, but they decided to pick this, like, in-game-ish picture. Anyways, hey.
You're back. What have you found?
Fleshia didn't make it, but here's her map.
You have our condolences, Master Cartographer.
Or...
The beauty of Emerald Stair hides the danger at its heart.
Fletcher! Oh, I was sure she would be safe. Her maps were so meticulous. She even made her own ink.
Oh?
Please, keep searching. I'm sure the others will turn up soon.
What do you have for sale, anyways? Upgrade material I can use. Unique shield I don't care about. Let's get some more upgrade material just to reforge it. Okay. That said... Okay, yeah, so this map does appear on the big map once I finish. That's what I was thinking just after I spoke. It's weird that this doesn't even have the strangle route, though. Like, the borders are wrong. It should go further out this way and follow the mountain pass. It does not. In this one, I think the southwest is right, but it needs to creep up a little further toward that little gate and include this little side area where the Delimgan hideout is, or whatever you'd call it. But, have I missed anything here? One fast travel beacon. Interesting. That's not something I'm worried about. So let's head back to the stair. Hold, please. I'm going to use the power of the internet and cheat a little bit, I think. A quick internet look says where I needed to go was this area. I just looked up where Strangled Otter was, and the first link said north of Thomas Cabin, so yeah. Apologies to those worried about my integrity. But I also just slaughtered a bunch of paladins, so you think you would have known by now. Oh! It's just on the map. That's weird. Oh! That would have been more powerful if this guy didn't have a head, not gonna lie. Like the axe buried in the tree like that. Oh, it's up there. Do I have to like go through here to fight to get there? Nope. This is just a dead guy. How did I miss that? I guess I didn't look north when I was at Tama's cabin. Let me in. Oh, this is another dead thing. Another... It's a box with an axe in it. The box wasn't even locked, so like... That guy was just trying too hard. But we're over encumbered, so it's time to break stuff. Break it down! Bam, bam, bam. Degeneration X. Embers, no. No. Don't need that. None of these are needed. I don't need this ugly little steel garrote armor. Don't need evidence that I've encountered their dead. So do I need to go further up to talk to this rock? Yep.
Something happened here.
What was it? Was it clear?
The end of an age. For centuries we stood tall. But the winds were violent. The infection weakened our roots. Day turns to night now. How do we survive when the tempest roils?
You have to adapt to your problems. If you can't bend, you'll break.
Our leaves sway in the summer breeze. They fall, they grow again. The seasons change. We change. It soothes us.
Huh. Well, I got some Awakened Audra, and I got a bit of experience for that. Hell yeah. What do I want to do from now? There is still this Totem of Defiance, Violent Rebellion. From on high, the third surveys the land, sowing the seeds of revolt near at hand. Oh, god damn it. Survey. I never found a way up here. But apparently it is in the Ranger headquarters. Can I just open this door the whole time? Jesus. For someone who likes to explore, I don't think to do the obvious thing sometimes. There's one idiot's backpack. Hell yeah. Hey, Postanago, you left your pack at the Bone and Boar last night. Next time you wander home after just one more drink, don't forget your gear. Anyway, I hid it under some scrap wood behind the tower, though not before I swiped that money you owe me. It'd be funny if there was a follow-up letter. Hey, bud, that wasn't my backpack. That was the boss's. Good luck. No way up from here. Okay, well. I'm assuming it's at the top. Oh, there we go. Boink. Ooh. Looks like a clock tower almost. Going up. And around. Up. Up. Little bit of health. This is the way I came from, so I want to go this way and jump. And climb up the ladder. Oh, what a thrill. I want to play Metal Gear Solid Delta first person. What's here? Idol of Violent Rebellion.
Wager those artifacts you found fit together somehow. Let's have a closer look at camp.
I noticed something weird just now. When I was in Dawnshore, Giata had a conversation thing to say. Now that I'm here, she does not. Let me evolve her. I also noticed this breakable thing. What's this? Sentry Journal. Week 1. I managed to find a corner the others don't care for. I begged the outgoing sentry officer not to leave me alone with Jasu and his idiot friends, but he just laughed and told me to play nice with the other children. Week 2. Today, Jasu tried to trigger the trap by the stairs as a joke while I was trying to get by. I still can't feel my ankles. Asshole. Captain should have never sent the extra rum. Week 3, I'm finally getting out of here. Jasu and the others haven't been sober in 3 days. Captain Bella's pulling us off guard duty, something about food rations. The crop must be bad for Vidaro to go that far, but I'd rather starve than hear Jasu sing another rendition of Drink Down Deep. And there's a box full of common stuff. Yeah. There were 2 separate barred doors here. And I didn't even notice because I don't pay attention to doors apparently. But who pays attention to doors? Oh, I pay attention to doors like I pay attention to gravity. Which is to say I don't. Okay. But, as I said, when I was in Dawnshore, she had conversations. So I'm going to go back there and go to the camp there, put the totem together there, and speak with her. See what she has to say in this area that's so important. The Southern Hug. What do you got to say?
I am uneasy in the presence of so many adherents. They attacked my people. And here we are, waltzing around their occupied territory as if nothing is wrong.
Just, pretend you have important business. No one should bother us.
It's never that easy. Fair warning, people might not like seeing you in the company of an animancer. But don't worry, I won't cause any trouble. I know when to keep a low profile.
I want your expertise, not your silence.
My expertise might not be welcome here. But if you're willing to take the risk, then so am I. Anyway, thanks for listening. Just wanted to get that off my chest.
That's enough for now.
You too.
You have more to say?
I don't leave Emerald Stair often enough. With everything going on, there's been no time to explore. Finally, I had a moment to myself. And look what happened. The Steel Garrote invaded the living lands. Sorry. I'm in a mood if you couldn't tell.
Want to talk about it?
Only if you can stand the ramblings of a depressed bookworm. I used to think I had it all figured out. But the living lands proved me wrong in so many ways. This entire island is the prison of a mad god. How is one animancer supposed to compete with that?
Well, you're not alone. But, you also have an envoy, a mercenary, and a tracker.
All we're missing is the juggling act.
Hey!
Maybe I'm being melodramatic, or maybe I'm not used to seeing things clearly. But what if animancy has no future in the living lands? What if my entire career was a mistake?
Doesn't make you a failure. Could you? Well, no, that's just still telling her she's wrong. You chose this path for a reason.
Did I? After what happened to my parents, I always thought the path chose me. You're a good listener as always, but I've taken enough of your time. I'll be fine, really. I'm not the first animancer to question her life choices. and I won't be the last.
Okay. Anything else you want to say? No. Okay, let's put this together. Huh. Do I have to press something? Let's seek these voices' source. Venture deeper.
What have you found?
They call themselves the Akita. They worship this strange child.
Woodica will be displeased to hear it.
Mudika is never pleased.
They both said that in two different ways. Barath said Woodica, Skane said Wodica. Let's hear Barath.
I presume Woodica will entreat me to call
See?
these followers.
The simplest solution.
I will not. The wheel turns. I merely guide.
You fear you cannot.
What about the wheel?
What Helia says is true. I reached into their pool of souls. I could not reap them.
Huh.
I must know why.
I agree. Though I will say this. The Queen may have her motives. Sometimes standing idly by is greater subterfuge than action.
I hope this does not force all our hands.
It will. Inevitably.
I could roast a Balrog on the energy coming off this thing.
So what does this give us? Second wind casts Flurry of Blows, +2 Constitution and Dexterity, increases damage against skull enemies, so stronger enemies, increased damage against unaware enemies by 25%, critical hits deal poison accumulation, and after taking damage from an enemy, your next attack within 10 seconds deals plus 20% of the original damage, stacks with Retribution. This one gave me Intellect and Resolve, Ring of Fire, a lot of fire stuff, and I already have a fire weapon, so yeah, I'll activate the Skane, the Schemer's Offering. Sounds good.